The Western Force versus the British and Irish Lions. First game for the Australia 2025 tour for the Lions takes on at Optus Stadium in Perth. And today, guys, we're going to be going through the two lineups for each team, have a look at their history, and I will give my predictions as well. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, the Western Force versus the British and Irish Lions. The last time they met, it was in 2013 for the Lions tour in Australia. It was at the Subiaco Oval. The crowd was pretty good. It was about 35,000 odd people in that in the stadium at that time. But on that day, the British and Irish Lions took the win 69-17 against the Western Force. So they gave him a pretty good hammering. So this year, the Western Force looked to be a lot more stable and a lot more consistent through their Super Rugby season. So it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be I think it's going to be a very good game. Back then there was kind of only the starting points into the Super Rugby, so they were still trying to kind of find their feet. So, but you guys, let's go through the team. So we're going to start with the home side, Western Force. So the starting 15 for the teams. Up front in the props, you got Tom Robertson. Man, he was carving up all the points for the Super Rugby Fantasy season this year, and he's sure to make a big difference for the Western Force. The hooker, you got Brandon Amosa, pretty good hooker as well. Really, really fast and powerful. Kind of reminds me of kind of like a sophomore Moore from the Hurricanes. Over to the other side of the prop, you got Ollie Hoskins as well. And then to the locks, you got Sam Carter and Darcy Swain. Darcy Swain is a crazy good lock for the Western Force. He will be sure to make the Lions line-out team a very, very hard time. To the back row of the scrum, we got Will Harris, we got Nick Champion, and we got Violini Sikusi. Sorry if I pronounce these names wrong. It's a bit hard for me, but I am doing my best. So pretty good, strong forwards. Tom Robertson as well, and Darcy Swain will should have a really good game this match. So look out for those guys. Now to the backs. For the number 9, they got the experienced number 9 Nick White. Really good player. He kind of reminds me of like Australia's like TJ Perenara. That's just my opinion. He's a crazy good number 9. At their fly half, their number 10, they got Alex Harford. Not too familiar with him. I'm gonna have to have a look out for him when I watch the game. To the backs, you got Dylan Pistek. I think that's. I can't read the. Sorry if I butcher these names, guys. 12, you got Hamish Stewart. 13, you got Matt Proctor. As well, you got, and you're on for the right wing, you got Mad Greeley. And then the fullback, Ben Donaldson. He had a crazy season for the Western Force at 10. It's going to be interesting how he goes at 15 for the Western Force. But man, whenever I watched the Western Force games, man, Ben Donaldson was one of the players that stood out the most for me. So be careful watch out for him. He's going to create an impact as well if they can get the ball in the right spaces for him. For the impact players, they got Dolly, Pierce, Tuki Pulu, Whaiafua, Princep, H. Robertson, which I think is Harry Robertson, Burley, and Kunzel. So, pretty strong starting first 15. and impact players for the Western Force. They're sure to give the Lions a run for their money. So now to the Lions team. Now, bear with me because I don't really watch that much of the Northern Hemisphere of rugby. England, Scotland, Wales, France, Italy up there. So there's only a few players I actually do know. But let's go through this team and let's have a look who is versing the Western Force. So the forwards, they got Perry, is that Skuman? Sorry if I butcher these names, guys. I'm doing my best. The captain for the game is Dan Sheehan for the hooker. Tag Furlong. I know I've heard him before. Prop. What I've been told and heard, he's a bloody good prop as well. So he should give Tom Robinson a run for his money as well. The locks I got Scott Cummins and Joe McCarthy. So no Itoje. So that's I was a bit surprised there. I thought they were having Mario Tarju up there against Darcy Swain would have been a cool better to watch. But either way, you got Tad Burns, as well for the number 6. Josh van der Veer for the number 7, and Henry Pollock for the number 8. So to the backs, number 9 they got Thomas Williams, Finn Russell for number 10. So Finn Russell from the Scotland team. He should have a bloody good game as well. He's a crazy player as well. Number 11, the crazy New Zealand-born Ireland James Lowe. He is an insanely good winger. He was an All Black gone. He could have been well in the All Black if there had not been a couple other good wingers before him. But hey, he's made his name known in the international world. So good for him, and he should have a cracker game this week against the Western Force. Number 12, Sione Topilotu. The number 13 is Gary Ringrose. 14 is Mac Hansen, and the 15 is Elliot Daly. So pretty strong teams, guys, from the Western Force and the British Irish Lions. I want to know you guys. I want to know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Let me know. Drop a comment. My prediction for this game, I'm actually going to take the Western Force by 1 point, guys. I reckon, there's some good experienced players in the British Irish Lions teams, but from my point of view, not many players I'm familiar with. So I reckon the Western Force will take this by 1 point. So that is my prediction, guys. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe, you guys, if you like this video, and drop a comment, guys. Again, let me know what you guys thought. Let me guys know what you guys think of the teams. Let me guys know your predictions, who's going to win. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next time. Have a good one.